Nah, I'm not feeling it. We're gonna play something else. I'm not feeling it, man. I've been here 2 seconds and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Let's play Barbie Adventures instead. Luna is genuinely screaming at you. Yep. That, I mean, fair. I suppose. Cast iron. Blue? Dark? There's no dark color. What? I mean, there's dark blue. Yellow for when you piss yourself. Start the game. I did. That's the game. This isn't. I've done the meme before where it's just a screenshot. This is real, dude. I think I used a screenshot for ESL a few years ago, but this is it's legit. Red. Okay, I'm gonna go with. I see one for blue, yellow, red. Okay, I'm going with yellow. 2 for yellow because of me pissing myself. You can't even see it, but you will see it soon. Seriously, thanks for the 89, mate. I appreciate you.
Here lies anticipation died in chat stampede caused by his endless stalling and lies on his horror stream.
Hey, I'm not lying.
May he never rest in peace and be chased by pee-pee cutting psycho all his afterlife. Hashtag should have believed in Stonehenge.
Wait, the Outlast killer is from Stonehenge? Is that like canon lore? It's kind of scary. Thanks to the 89, mate. I appreciate you. You threw a picture in Discord of Luna screaming at you. Oh, I guess I'll have to tab out of the game and go check. Very, very slowly. Hold on, let me check out all this stuff. Hold on. I'm getting a bit old, so it's gonna take me a while. It's gonna scroll through. My eyesight's not very good these days, so I gotta like. Yep, that's a cat glaring at me. She looks really miserable.
Let me contribute to the hype train and also say that I love you, platonically. MILFs and boobs will always be the hottest. The end.
Fistful, thanks for the 100 bits. The clarification. And also your fantastic taste in women, because MILFs and boobs are the best. Thank you. I appreciate you. I agree wholeheartedly. The sentiment is mutual all across the board. Thanks, mate. Turn off the window and put the dark color? That doesn't make sense. You guys are crazy. You guys talking some mad shit. May you rest in pieces. Fucking hell. Won the game. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I'd be able to keep chat in line for like 2 hours, but that was maybe a bit optimistic. I thought we could just get to the 2-hour mark and I could cut my gameplay in half, but... Put the lights in dark mode. That's not how that works, dude. That doesn't exist. You're crazy. You made it to 1 hour? Yeah. I got a quarter of... I basically reduced the horror stream by a quarter, which is... It's a fair effort, I suppose. Participation is judging you. You underestimate how much I want to see you piss. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's been a decade coming, guys. It's been a decade coming. Do you know how long that is in Brazil? Tell me, fair. How long is 2 hours in Brazil time? Please tell me. Let's have a conversation about it like adults. Talk to me about it. Put the dark color, get it on. No. What? Do you just turn the fucking... There you go. The light's off. There you go. The lights are off. Is that scary? Are you jump scared? Is that scary? Fucking hell. I mean, it does give me a bit of a shadow. Do you guys want to talk about shadows and light and how they operate scientifically? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about light and shadow. Start the game and I will. Tempting, because I am curious. You probably won't even get to the biggest scares in 3 hours. What? I don't believe that. Because Amnesia's a short game, right? It's not like a long game. Start the game. Fucking hell, guys. You guys are feral. You guys need to calm the fuck down. You guys are crazy today. Alright. Alright. Should I keep the light? That looks pretty good. Should we just fuck with the lights for now? Just sit here and do this. Wow, take note. How do they get lights in the light bulbs? How do they do that? You guys ever think about that? How do they do that? How do they fit all that light into those tiny bulbs? How does that work? That feels like witchcraft. That feels like witchcraft. It could be short, but it has puzzles, so you won't get anywhere. This is a puzzle game? That's even worse than horror. Oh no. It's short, but like 6 hours. The first two are pretty tame. Lots of puzzles. You're dying at this stream, you love it. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. The closer and closer I get to realizing that I am going to have to play the game, the less and less I'm enjoying myself. But I'm trying to keep a positive outlook. Trying my best. Oh, good. I love that on the monthly reports, when Twitch says, this was your most popular emote for the year, or whatever. I love how the brand new fear emote is going to be so much more popular than all the other emotes combined, just because of this hour. Check your phone. My phone is off. Actually, you know what? I don't know if my phone is off. Let me go check. Let me double check. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Entertain yourselves with the light. All right, let me have a look. Let me check this out. Yeah, my phone's off. How do on and off switches work, guys? Like, who thought of having a button that would make a device go on or off? How do they do that? I don't know how that works. Let me just put my phone back in the correct phone place. I'll be right back. I'm also a little thirsty. I'm also a little bit thirsty. Oh shit, I got loot. Hold up. I'm not joking, I actually got some... I got an emote. I didn't even do anything. Thanks, guys. You just gave me a button mash emote. Thanks, guys. You just bought me an emote for my hard work. Cheers, everybody. I hope you have a better night than I'm about to have. Twitch carrying their dollars. Twitch rubbing their hands together. I can't believe having a silly stream, I've inadvertently funded the death machine of Twitch. Thanks for that. Thanks everybody. We're just giving Twitch money today, is what we're doing. No, it wasn't part of the plan. Xenon, thanks for the gift sub. To start the game deck. Appreciate it. Let me just get some hydration. I'm not toying with you. Look, I'm gonna stay hydrated. You idiots are always online saying, please hydrate. You don't shut the fuck up about hydration. So I'm drinking water. Excuse you. Basic human right. That's some really good water. Do you guys want to talk about water? Like, how do they make water from the water plant? How does that work? What's the science behind water? It's always... I'm just gonna tell you that... Wait, what's that? Hold on, I have to read chat. I'm a good streamer, so I'm gonna scroll back and read chat. It's gonna take all your chocolate away. He's gonna tell you that you're gonna tell Nerd you want to cut pizza and chocolate out of your diet and an exercise plan. Okay, fine. I'll start the game. I'll start. Nothing is worth losing pizza and having to exercise. Look at me. Do I look like I exercise? Do I look like I can handle that? No, I fucking can't. You need to refill your water bowl. Oh yeah. You know what? Look, we only have like 40%, and since I'm gonna be pissing all night, I think you're right. Thanks for reminding me, Morgan. I appreciate you. You're like my wingman for this evening when I run out of ideas, but you're right. I should really go and refill my water bowl. Otherwise, I'll be pissing blanks when the jump scares happen. Unfortunately, the water source is in the kitchen, and there is a cunt down there, so I can't, but I am now thinking and talking about it, and I appreciate the few moments of peace. You're laughing so much. I'm glad. See, that's the point. It's supposed to be a funny stream. You guys are stressing out over starting the game, but we're all having a great time. We're all having a fantastic time. You gotta learn to take things slow and just enjoy life a little bit. Just take it easy, guys. Just relax. I'm gonna scratch at your walls of the night. That's you. HR's typing a message to Nerd. Dan loves water. I do, dude. Water is all I drink. I don't drink anything else. Sometimes juice, but pretty much 99% water. No other shit. There's a what down there? I said a cunt, but just a shitty... Someone I don't want to deal with, so I can't access the kitchen right now. Bring on the Wii. Actually, you know what? We've been sitting here so long talking. I could go for a piss. I could go for a little toilet break. I'm not gonna do that. I just fucking BRB. I take a 30-minute BRB break. That would be hilarious. But no, even I wouldn't stoop that low. Yeah, there's a cunt down there. Too much of a Diet Pepsi fan. Hey chat, let's talk about soda. What's your guys' favorite? Let's have a conversation about it. Let's have a nice lengthy conversation about soda. We have tariffs on it now. I really need to try to cut back when I don't want to. Tariff? What, like extra taxes? Run an ad? Morgan, you should have done this. You're so much better at this than I am. Dude, running an ad is although everyone just gave out gift subs, no one would see it, but that is really funny. That's diabolical. I love that. Gloopy, hello. You're feeling terrific and your cat's doing okay. I'm glad to hear that, mate. I'm doing really well. I won't be doing well in a second, but I'm having a great time tonight. This has been a great stream so far. Diet Pepsi's the best soda, and I will die on this hill. Yeah. USA puts tariffs on Canada and Mexico. Maybe you guys didn't hear about that in the UK. Oh, so what? Everything? Everything that comes in? Does that mean like maple syrup is now going to cost like $5,000 for a drop, which is already really expensive? Guys, you know what I've always been thinking about? I have a serious conundrum to present to you. Right? What's up with cheese? Cheese is just moldy, gone off milk, right? Why is it so tasty? How can you make something go off and rot, and it's actually really tasty? How does that work? What's the science behind that? What do you guys think? What's your opinion on that? Decaf Coke Zero is nice. Doesn't fuck up your sleep with caffeine. There you go. What's up, Story? How you doing, mate? That's fair. That's fair. On the large majority of goods, yes. Canada did retaliatory tariffs, which we also did in 2016. Tariffs on us. He stopped the tariffs quickly. This time they're persisting. He's even threatening to raise them more. So that means that you're basically not going to be able to trade. They're going to get raised so high that you can't buy anything from your neighbors, which sounds... I'm no economist, but that sounds pretty counterproductive. You're making us rot. That's the plan. Guys, 1 hour 15 minutes. This is going great. If I could somehow get to the 2-hour mark, I don't think I'll make it. I don't think I can drink much more water without having to go for an actual piss. I don't really want to piss myself. Horror jokes aside. Yeah, cheese is pretty good. Exactly what it means. Gonna have to negotiate with Europe for a lot of trade. Pull out as many deals with the USA as possible. Damn. That sounds like a lot of drama. Alright guys, listen, I'll play the game. Let me just have one last hydrate, alright? No more. Alright. Now, I've never played a video game before. How do I start the game? What do I have to do to start? Do I just click start new game, or is there what's custom story? What's that do? Look at this fancy option menu. Show subtitles. How old is this game, by the way? Because the option menu looks like a game from 50 years ago. It looks, you know, it looks rickety, to say the least. What you're doing now, I think, falls under Geneva... What, a breach of human rights because I'm not playing the horror game? Yeah, that sounds about right. Even the menu is a horror, that's true. That is accurate. That is accurate. You think the game is 50 years old? I mean, it might be. It might be. Man, what was going... Actually, I was going to say what was going on 50 years ago. Probably something terrible. I'm not good at history. There was probably something really, really bad that happened 50 years ago today, so I'm not going to say that. Or maybe I should. It'll get people talking. People love talking about that shit. I wonder what happened in 1975. It was like something disastrous, I'm sure. 2010, so basically 2050, same thing. Same thing. Isn't the war crime? I mean, I don't know how that would hold up in court, but all right. All right. Hey, I can change my profile. Wow. You know, we could just play something else. We could just not play this and play like Minesweeper or something. If you guys wanted to. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel if we played Minesweeper instead? There's something you're into? It'd be really fun. It seems like it'd be really exciting. I feel like we could enjoy that a lot. Minesweeper? I forgot. Damn. No, I saw it at Fistful. I did see it. I did see it, mate. Let's play Solitaire. Let's play Solitaire. Let's do it. Fucking time for what if that was the plan? What if that was the ruse? I actually have Solitaire loaded and ready to go. I don't know if modern Windows has Solitaire on it. I don't know. I don't know. Fair, I love that. That's how much. Yeah, one of my least favorites. One of my most disinterested. Well, not disinterested. That's not fair. But something that I never talk about ever in the history of the universe, and I'm still just like nod my head to avoid playing a horror game. That is a fair. That is a fair observation. We're not letting you get away with 2 hours of stuff. All right, fine. All right. People are getting angsty. I'll play the game. This game knows you're real, Nate. That is scary. How did it know? How did it know my real name is actually Jim? Professional avoider. Even I think you start. All right, fine. I don't really want to. I'm gonna be honest. Now that I'm here, I didn't think it would be a big deal when I was setting this up. I was like, it'll be fine. It's just a game, dude. Just turn your speakers down. But now that I'm here, I don't want to play. I'm gonna. Oh, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oh, this is an old game. It doesn't have borderless. Just getting pissed off. What if I do this? What does that do? Oh shit. Okay, well I can't do that. Can't do that. There we go. Sorry, no. It's just a game. I mean, you've played Scariest Sky. I have. No, there was a Skyrim mod that was like a whole horror segment, and it fucking sucked. I did not like that. That was like an hour though, like 30 minutes. I wouldn't play most horror games, I understand. What Fair says about scary Skyrim mods is true. Yeah, there was one Skyrim mod that had like it was like mannequins and jumps and blood and like lots of sounds. It was really fucking. like it. It's fun. I didn't play horror games, but I played this back in the day. I told chat to shut the fuck up 25 minutes in, and here we are, 55 minutes later. Alright. Hold on. Hold on, let me just, I gotta check something, make sure everything's okay. Alright, everything's fine. I just had to check. Gotta make sure everything was okay. And it was bad horror too. Amnesia, one of the better ones. What does that mean? Let's talk about the horror genre. What does that mean? The Skyrim one was shit. It was just like loud and obnoxious, which is not what I'm into. The section at the end of the DLC for Cyberpunk. Oh yeah. No, that was fucked. Remember, I had to play that off stream. I had to stream that off stream with no sound, and I looked at a walkthrough just for that part, and I never do that for first playthroughs. That part sucked, was terrible. Should never be in a game like that. Awful. It's only like an hour long. It was just terrible. Not talking to these start. Oh wow, are there mods for this game? Apparently there are mods to make it silly and goofy. That's what chat said. Just stop chatting until you like. Oh no. Oh no, not the threat. Not the threat of a dead chat. Oh no. Oh no. You're calling your mum? What's that gonna do? She's gonna call me up. Hey, you're ruining my son's Tuesday. Alright, we're like an hour and a half in. I know I'm taking the piss. It was brutal out of nowhere. It was good horror, but fuck, it sucked. I hated it. That's the only bad part of Cyberpunk was that. Everything else, amazing game. Check that. I'll ask you a question. One more question. Just one more question. Hear me out before we play Amnesia, okay? One more question. What's up with birds? What do you guys think is up about that? Like, what's their deal? What do you think what are they doing when they're flying around? Like, what's their purpose in life? They're just flying around, stealing people's food. What's up with that? Do not engage the... Not playing the game of the category you're calling, but now the thing is, that is the only real threat. I don't give a fuck if people aren't happy, but that is actually a real threat because you do get in trouble. So, yeah, my Twitch clock is ticking, whether I like it or not. That's the only thing keeping me in check. Slippy, hello. Had to make it to this one. Yeah, a lot of people have. This, you know, this is the one to be at, mate. Hey, Bin Bud. Slippy, help me stall playing the game. Tell me about your life. How's life? How is everybody? What plans you have for the week? Tell me about the last holiday you had. What pet did you have as a kid? You know, that sort of stuff. Let's talk about it. Don't worry, Dan. We're here. It won't be scary. I love how chat is saying "do not engage" like I'm some kind of danger. I feel like I'm being labeled like some kind of danger, like a threat to society. Do not engage. Let the professionals handle this guy. It's mostly just visual jank and atmosphere. Scared to engage because of Katie. Your plans for the week: coming to your town and shitting on your doorstep. Wow, that's nasty. You know where I live as well, so. Oh no. Life is same old. Question done. Play the game. Damn it. You suck at small talk. That is unfortunate. I was really hoping it would drag on so I could not play the game. Alas. I've been alright. I've been alright. I've been alright, mate. I've been better than I'm about to be. This is getting real. Okay, let's make an agreement, all right? It is, by my clock, it is 6:25. How about at 18:30, no matter what, we'll start the game. How does that sound? Right? Just a few minutes, just to take a deep breath, let things run its course, and then we can play the game. How does that sound? Zab, hi. I only speak English, mate. Well, I speak Portuguese too, but I only read English. How you doing tonight? I'm sending you resilient vibes, thank you. I appreciate that. I sent you a copy of the book I'm reading in your DMs, if you wanted to give it a look over. Does the book have titties in it? Is there like a 20-page essay describing a lady's massive titties? Because if it does, I will read it right now. I will go and have a look. You can store more when you find a closet. What? I will pay you 50 quid to shit. Do not bribe people that know where I live to vandalize my property. No. Even the Russians are here, you gotta start. Is that the final straw? When the Russians show up, you gotta play the game. The longer you wait, the more nervous you'll get. Is that true? Zab asked, will he play? Well, chat's been asking that for an hour and a half, mate, so you might be disappointed. It's a picture book of titties? Wait, I don't have a DM. I just checked. I don't see you liar. You liar. I tapped out for titties and there wasn't even a DM from you. How could you? How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? Thanks for the translation. More than I make on Twitch in 6 months? Same. I will shit on my own doorstep for 50 quid. Starting the game is like waiting for a kick in the dick that you know is coming. Oh, I don't like getting kicked in the dick. He's got a time limit. Yeah. Made you look. I tapped out for titties is an amazing sentence to walk into. Peach, hello. Listen. I've been stalling playing this for like an hour and a half, and someone said they DM me some titties, and I was like, oh, that is like I would tab out for titties for free on any day, but especially on trying to avoid playing a horror game. And there was no DM. I mean, I do have DMs from other people, but I know they're just bullshit DMs. But I had trust, and my trust was dashed. But it did let me stall for about 20 seconds, so I appreciate it. Hey, Ben Peach, what's up, mate? How you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of 69s floating around. It's a good number. How do you add a quote? I don't know. Chat knows better. I don't know my own commands. I would drop my sub and keep the Kofi one to keep it at 69. Use my Prime so no ads. Yeah, ads are pretty bad. Ads kind of suck. They're pretty fucking terrible. Had to figure this out sometime in last week. Yeah, I don't know my own commands. I don't know. Guys, we're approaching 6:30. I have like 1 minute left. I have like 1 minute left. 1 minute left and I'm like contractually obliged to start the game because I think I will get in trouble if I don't do something soon. I'm doing okay. Glad to hear that, Peach. How are you? I am doing good, but I'm gonna be doing very, very poorly in about a minute or so. Are you being a wimp and delay? Yeah, I don't play horror games. I've been streaming for a decade, and I have never ever streamed a horror game willingly, because I don't do horror. I do not do horror, and I thought it would be funny to do it, but now that I'm here, it doesn't seem that funny. Doesn't seem funny at all, actually, to be honest. Free us from this purgatory? Yeah, we changed to Fossabot, so it's different. I hate that I have a clock right in front of me and I'm just watching it ticking. I got 15 seconds left. Well, chat, it's been nice knowing you. I don't play horror games, we've noticed. Horror games are life. I can't do them, mate. Sudden sounds ruin my day. My clock just ticked 6:30. Alright. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take my knee off. Probably made me sweating my titties off. Fucking hell. I regret this already. The premise is funny, just chatting, albeit fun, is not your problem. Yeah, no, I know. I'm contractually obliged because I put it out there. I know. Twitch, this fucking guy, report. Alright, listen. We're gonna play. What if the horror game had boobs? Go on. You could play Resident Evil 8 and look at Lady Dimitrescu. Oh, she's the giant lady with tits like bigger than your character. I'm kind of into that. I like the sounds of that. Can we just play the titty sections? Just play the cutscenes. Every time she shows up and her tits almost knock out your character. I could do that. Exactly, it's a great game. As long as we see some giant milkies, I would tolerate it for that. I would tolerate it. Start the game. You're calling the Undertale community? Alright. Whoa. Guys, we're all friends here. Let's take it seriously now. Easy now. Just take it easy. We don't have to go that far. That was the fucking worst stream I ever had in my life. It could count as horror? Well, yeah, no, Undertale fans are scarier than horror games are. Can install a mod to make her boobs even bigger? How big? Wait, how big? Are we talking, like, ridiculous? Are we going from, like, busty to, like, that's ridiculous, there's no way a spine could handle that, because... Now I'm considering it. Wait, which game is that? Hold on. Do I have that game? I own Resident Evil games, but I have... Oh, I have 1, 2, and 5. I don't have, I think it's 7 or 8, right? I don't have it. Undertale community, yeah. Dan owes an extra minute of game. It's 6 for... Alright, fine. You played it for 2 hours, couldn't share the community for a week. Yeah, they're the worst. Literally the worst experience I've had with people on Twitch. Like, I can handle, like, you know, bigots and shit. I just ban them and move on. Or just, like, backseaters. I can handle that stuff. But annoying children, I have less tolerance for annoying children than any other kind of human being. I'm just like, just shut the fuck up. Stop making noise. Leave the stream forever. Because they all have Undertale names. They're just sitting there, like, role-playing and being cringe. I can't handle that shit, man. It's so fucked up. 6:32? Alright. Fine. I'll play the game. I don't want to, but I know I must. Alright, folks. So, so anyway, there I was. Barbecue sauce on my titties. I need to pee. Okay, we gotta wait. Guys, I can't play the game and someone has to go for a piss. It really isn't bad, I don't believe you. Stop what? Mr. London. Mr. London, what, because I'm in the UK? I hate London. London fucking sucks. Probably not as much as it sucks over there, though. To be fair. Did that make a TV reference? Yeah. Bruh. Okay, fine. Look, fine. Fine. I'll play the game. Alright, folks. The first and only horror stream. Oh, hold on. Someone did a thing. Hold up, guys. We have to talk about this for 20 minutes now. Don't blame me. Blame
Peeing
chat.
right now. Got phone. Go.
Oh, okay, never mind. It was just to tell me to play the game. Alright. Xeon, thank you for the 94. Have I ever told you how much I appreciate you, mate? Have I ever told you how much I appreciate you? We can talk about that for a bit. Oh no, Jubs is here too. Oh no, everyone's here. Everyone's here to harass me to play the game. Actually, Jubs, let's have a... What's up with your life, mate? How's the missus? How's it going? Let's stall a little longer and talk about Jubs. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. It's a spooky... Oh no, Jubs wants to see the game as well. It really isn't too much. You talked about sudden noises. The game is a lot more about creepy music and the feeling of being watched. I'm not much of an exhibitionist, I'll be honest. I don't like that. I'm not really a fan. You're alright in a weird way. Oh, mate, it's good. Hold up, guys. I'm talking to Jobs. Can you guys calm down? I'm trying to have a conversation with my good friend Jobs. Just calm down. I tuned in for horror. Don't disappoint. I think everyone's disappointed at this point, Peach. I think everyone's had enough. He broke his time. I didn't promise. I said I would. I broke my word, but not my promise. It's different. See, little head gets in the way. I am down your way for the weekend. You're here at the weekend? Dude, we should talk about that. We should have a nice conversation about the weekend. Start the game like an admin? Wow. You took a day off for this stream? No, you fucking didn't. Who takes a day off to watch a stream? Shut up. Shut up. You guys are liars and scoundrels. It's not the same, Fistful. It's not. It's not. It's not the same. Now he's arguing semantics? Alright. Fine. I'll play the game. So, the first and only horror game. The first and only horror game. Oh, first and only horror game in 10 years. In a sec. Just one sec. Check your DM. Wait, hold on. DMs? We're being continuously edged? No, because last time I tapped out for DMs, there were no titties there. Not a single boob. Not even one. Let alone a pair. I'll not check my DMs. I will not do that. I will, however, play the game. I didn't say they were titty. Well, then I'm not tabbing. Why the fuck would I tab out for non-titties? That's my price. We're being edged so hard. Okay, now you guys are making this very sexual. I just want to sit here and platonically talk about big boobs. You guys are making it sexual now. That's on you. He's been blue balling us for an hour and a half. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm going to play the game. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the random, very, very angry Russian person in chat. I'm doing this for that guy, not for you. Your balls are bluer than they've ever been. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really don't want to play the game. I don't even have balls, but they're blue. I mean, the balls are so blue, they're just giving you balls. Everyone has balls today. I'm sitting on mine, so I haven't even noticed. I haven't even noticed. Alright, fine. Fine. The first and only horror stream I will ever do. Let's fucking